Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and it is Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018. Happy hump day, everybody. Well, guys, today we have a lot of news. There's a lot going on in the news today, of course, because people are making news. But first, taking a look at coin market cap. I mean, look at the rebrand. Whew! If they had a coin, price would be soaring. And not only did they rebrand the website, but you guys, they also came out with a mobile application. So for those of you guys who want something to do on your phone all day long, you can actually use the CoinMarketCap mobile app and just be there all day long. I know I would be. But taking a look at the markets today, market cap still sitting around $430 billion. What's up, PW? Also, Bitcoin dominance is dropping 36.3%, dropping by a little bit. But Bitcoin price is up from yesterday. It was sitting below 9,000. Now it's right above 9,000, $9,158, up 2% for the day. Ethereum is up almost 5% for the day at $682. These numbers, they just seem so normal, like up 2%, up 5%, stuff like that. It is so large compared with like regular stocks, compared with savings accounts, things like that. So audio keeps dropping out. Son of a bitch, man. I don't know. Hopefully it'll keep on going well. But Ripple up 3.48 cents. But the big ones today, Bitcoin Cash at 13.24% gains. VeChain up 11%, Lisk up 12.25%, but there are some up even bigger than that. The big ones for today, Loom Network, Zilliqa, Fusion. All right, so we'll take a look at these and why they're gaining. I mean, Loom Network, 40% in a day. Let's take a look at it. Loom Network here, 43 cents right now. You can see just went, that's a wall. That's not even parabolic. That is a wall. Now, why did they do that? Well, it's now available on Binance. You put any coin on Binance and you have a winner. I mean, if you want the best insider trading, you could just find out what tokens are going to be listed on Binance before everybody else knows, and then just put a whole bunch of money on those, and then as soon as they get listed, just sell them, and you're all set. You could have made, Loom Network went from 33 cents to 40 cents. You could have made a lot of money if you put a lot of money in on it. But Loom Network is interesting. The next generation blockchain platform for large-scale online games and social apps built on Ethereum. And you're saying, how is it possible that you could scale games? Like, actually have games, mobile apps, social apps built on Ethereum. Well, they have a way of doing that. They have their dApp chain generator, but they also have, where is it? Right here. It provides an Infura-like caching layer to make things easy. But it's real blockchain underneath, forkable, trustable, permanent, and scalable. Because I had the same damn question. I was thinking, how on earth could they actually scale stuff on Ethereum? They're doing a lot of it off Ethereum with the caching layers, but it's all based on Ethereum. And they had some interesting stuff here. I mean, if you take a look at the games that they have, this is like, they say they don't write white papers, they ship products. Well, Crypto Zombies, you can learn to code Ethereum dApps by coding your own game. That's pretty badass. I think I'm going to do that because this is a good skill to have. Not to mention they stole the name of a very cool YouTuber, Crypto Zombie. But ETHFiddle, #1 solidarity code sharing site, so you can share pieces of code, and Solidity X. So they have a whole bunch of stuff built on top of there. Pretty interesting. And obviously, price is probably going to go up because of that. Could it go up higher? Yeah, I think it certainly could. What other one? Fusion today, up to $8.19. Quite a price spike from even last night. And this is crazy. You guys were asking about these on the late night live stream, and then they go up today. How about that? But Fusion, the new era of crypto finance for the new internet of values. And I'm not sure if this is exactly why the price is spiked, but Crypto Zombie, not the one from Loom, but the actual one on YouTube, K-Dub, he actually did a very good review of Fusion, comparing it with WAN Chain and Aeon. And he says it's significantly undervalued compared with WAN Chain and Aeon. Now, WAN Chain and Aeon are part of the Blockchain Interoperability Alliance, and because of that, they're probably going to be huge. But Fusion, doing the same thing with interoperability, and severely undervalued. So right now it seems like it's not that badly undervalued, like 204 million to 539, 810 million. But when the locked tokens are unlocked for WanChain and Aeon, it'll be significantly different. 250 million versus 1.1 billion dollars for each of WanChain and Aeon. So because of that, significantly undervalued. If you believe in this project, if you think it's a good one, yeah, might be a good time to get in on the price. I mean, if it would like 4x, 5x to keep up with the other ones. So that's a potential big one. Available on Buybox, Cryptos, IDEX, Copenhagen. So not many places you can get it. I just did a review of Buybox the other day. Also, Cryptos I've talked about a little bit with the cash review. So I have reviewed those ones. So if you want to, go check out those. Now, on to the news. Could Bitcoin reach $150,000 before 2019? Experts believe so, and I sure hope they're right, because I am speculating the shit out of Bitcoin. Like, yes, I believe in it. Yes, I think it's awesome. Yes, revolutionary. I do speculate because, man, if that happens, that would be so great. That would be so great. Now, they don't actually have proof to say $150,000 before 2019, and no one actually said this, so there's no new, like, person saying, oh, yeah, it's definitely going to 15x this year, but it's certainly possible. I mean, they talk about John McAfee's tweets back in July about he has a doctorate in point set topology. So apparently, apparently he can predict Bitcoin price of $2,400 in 3 years. I mean, his $1 million in 3 years was just like a little speculation. This $2.4 million in 3 years, that's pretty ridiculous. If that happens for Bitcoin, that could be ridiculous. Now, that may or may not happen because cryptocurrencies are becoming more popular. If they take away from Bitcoin dominance, then yeah, potentially that may not happen. But for the overall market cap, you got to think. He also, this guy, Jeet Singh, who predicts 50,000 by the end of 2018, that's very reasonable. I think that could happen. But he said, if you look at Microsoft or Apple when they went public, their stocks were volatile because the market wasn't mature. There's not so many vendors right now who can accept cryptos, but there's huge adoption in the black market. Whatever that means. But yeah, so as the market matures, price will go up. Next one. This is pretty cool. So the CFTC chairman, he says Bitcoin's suited for long-term buy and hold strategy. He's a hodler at heart. He's a hodler at heart. So this guy, Christophe Giancarlo, went on record saying that Bitcoin is good for long-term hold strategies. Bitcoin and a lot of other virtual currency counterparts really have elements of all of the different asset classes, whether they're meeting payments or whether it's a long-term asset. Very nice stuff. It is a brand. Cryptocurrencies are the first new asset class in hundreds of years, and because of that, they're potentially worth holding on to. I know I'm holding as much as I can and always trying to accumulate more. And yeah, which ones will end up being the big winners? I don't know. You can diversify. That's an easy way to just hedge yourself against bets. Ethereum was seeing some stuff recently. There were chances that the SEC could declare it a security, and then at least those of us in America would be in a boatload of trouble. But apparently, there's almost zero chance of the SEC declaring it a security. Now, this judgment is coming up on May 7th, so that's less than a week away. And it's almost certainly going to go Ethereum's way. Almost certainly. Because in the US, the definition of a security is several pages long, but it's something sold as a speculative investment or to pay dividends through its operation. That's not Ethereum. Ethereum is a smart contract platform. It's basically, yeah, that's not it. You're not most of us are speculating on it. Guilty. But it's a smart contract platform. It's something that's actually doing something. Now, for those IOTA holders out there, everybody who loves IOTA, IOTA has formed a partnership or been introduced into a partnership with BMW, GM, Ford, Renault in French. So they're part of the Mobility Open Blockchain Initiative. IOTA's been doing a lot with car charging, different automotive things. Well, this is their partnership with those 4 car manufacturers. Other blockchain groups in there include Blockchain at Berkeley, Hyperledger, IBM, Fetch.ai. But They're making transportation safer, more affordable, more widely accessible using blockchain technology. I can't wait until I don't have a car, but if I had a car, I can't wait until the car that I had can drive itself using the Tangle. That would be bitchin'. Totally cool. Now, VeChain. VeChain announcement. VeChain Thor. They are mainnet launch in June. So the end of June, they got a roadmap all the way down here. Mainnet launch, end of June. Right now, they have their alphas out, Alpha 2.0 in mid-May, and then they'll have some public beta testing. They're looking for people to do that. But you could expect, with movement towards the mainnet launch, I would expect to see some increase in VeChain prices, as happens with most mainnet launches. Cardano in the news today. It makes a proof-of-stake algorithm security breakthrough. Now, they have the Ouroboros proof-of-stake. And Charles Hoskinson, he is a genius, just like Bill Gates. Of all the papers they've written, this one is the most significant. It's a major advancement in proof-of-stake. Now, proof-of-stake has nearly identical properties to proof-of-work. Welcome the age of Ouroboros-genesis. This is actually huge. This is potentially huge. I did not have a chance to read these papers yet, but I'm going to take a look at them, because if proof-of-stake, like Bitcoin uses proof-of-work, provably secure, it is the most secure blockchain out there because it uses proof-of-work. If proof-of-stake can be as secure as proof-of-work, then people will be adopting proof-of-stake a lot more. Bitcoin may lose some more dominance. And as this person here on Cardano's Reddit said, friendly advice, accumulate Cardano. This is not a shill post, although it might be, because anything you say about cryptocurrencies is shilling it. So we just got to get rid of that word. It's such a dumb freaking word. But this is friendly advice based on opinion. The staking era will soon be live. Testnet will be online this month. Once the staking is live, the circulating ADA will be a lot less than the amount of ADA circulating at the moment. It is more likely that people will just hold and stake their ADA for rewards rather than trade it. Of course, limiting circulating ADA, the price will go up. So, he thinks that, yeah, potentially, price of Cardano could go up. I think so too. I mean, Cardano's trading at what, like 35 cents right now? Down from its all-time high of something much higher. It was like $1 something at once. So yeah, it's still down almost 75% from its all-time highs. Could potentially bounce back. Now, on to the next news. Ooh, Vertcoin's Twitter account was hacked. Ooh, bad news for Vertcoin. Now, Vertcoin's a very cool coin, okay? It's a SegWit coin, just like Bitcoin, Litecoin, all those. But it has a one-click miner. It has some privacy options, some other stuff that they have going on there. Very good community. It's the people's coin, all right? But their Twitter account has been defrauded to manage a crypto giveaway. Now, how they do this is the problem with technology and no trust or digital identities at the moment. So even stuff like Twitter can get hacked very easily. There was this post coming out, and it had the Vertcoin name and the little blue checkmark thing. But it said, hey, everyone, Vertcoin, we're giving away 10 Bitcoin giveaway to celebrate Vertcoin's success. Send 0.005 Bitcoin to here. Winner will be announced, blah, 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 blah. Now, it doesn't say here how much they actually got from that. I guess we could just go check the address. But James Lovejoy said the Vertcoin Twitter attack has been compromised. So this is always... I would say probably with any like top 20, at the very least, any top 20, probably any top 100 cryptocurrency, if they say they're doing a giveaway, always make sure you verify it, because most of the time could just be a scam. Now, Charlie Lee is resigning. He's gone. He's done. He said too much, but he hasn't actually resigned yet. I just use that in the title because it's kind of clickbaity, but he hints at moving away from Litecoin in the interest of decentralization. Making sense. He does kind of the opposite of what Roger Ver does. So Roger Ver just tries to like dominate Bcash, be the head of Bcash, and defraud people into buying Bcash. Well, Charlie Lee elucidated on this, saying that For a currency to really be a worldwide decentralized currency, you can't have a real leader who's trying to control things. So make it more decentralized. Eventually, I would step away. And that's good stuff. Because, yeah, we want things to be decentralized. We want everybody to have input. And if there is a CEO or a leader or something like that, it doesn't do it. That's why Bitcoin works so well, because Satoshi Nakamoto is mysterious. Nobody knows who he is. Purge in the news again today. You know what? We did not have a Binance corner today. No Binance news today, but Verge news today. Verge now is on coin payments and Abra. All right. So coin payments is a payment processor that's using Verge for secure and anonymous transactions. And then Abra also is a financial service tech company for peer-to-peer mobile payments on your phone. But they are adding Monero, Neo, Nem, Lisk, and Verge to the Abra app. So look at all that. Cryptocurrencies being able to be used on your phone. That's pretty badass. A couple of last things in terms of adoption, because adoption is always important. So Iran is planning to develop its own cryptocurrency even after its own central government bans it. They say, screw it. We are cryptocurrencies. You can't regulate us. And they didn't really care about it. And then lastly, I think this is the best news of the day. Save the best for last. Save the best for last. South Korean Central Bank, they say crypto and blockchain to provide cash-free society. Now, I've heard about a lot of Asian countries that do work mostly cash-free, like they don't use cash, period. You use your phone to pay for stuff, Alipay or WeChat or whatever it is. Well, South Korea, one of the biggest supporters of cryptocurrency, one of the largest exchanges out there, they are using crypto and blockchain to provide cash-free society. What does that mean? Well, let me tell you what it means. It means that the South Korean government is trying to get rid of coins for a long time. Many have been suggested, but it wants to go with cryptocurrency because that's probably the best way to do it. And just to give you an idea, in 2016, 2 years ago, they spent $47 million issuing physical currency. Just think how much the politicians could pad their pockets if they didn't have to spend that printing money. How cool is that, right? Like if there are 47 politicians, each of them could get an extra $1 million a year just to do whatever they want. So I'm sure they're happy about that. But that is huge because, you know, right now we're used to a society where people pay with cash. You know, you can use a credit card, you can pay with phone. Maybe some people pay with cryptocurrencies, but for the most part, people pay with cash, credit card, Apple Pay, whatever it is. But in 5 years, we could very well have cash-free societies, cash-free worlds, where you just use cryptocurrencies. And if that happens, things will be bananas. So guys, that's all I have for the news today. We're just doing daily news episodes at noon, every Monday through Friday, and then still doing the late night live streams on Tuesday. So that's when I do AMA style, ask questions, answer questions, stuff like that. So if you have any questions, you know, you can post them in the comments down below. I'll try and get to them. Or you can Tuesday come hang out at the late night live streams. So I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you very much. All right. Peace.